Hello everyone, welcome back to Ghost Cube.
And welcome to Sakurai's Patient Zero.
Kirby.
Kirby.
First game in a, very well-loved series, started off, Masahiro Sakurai's, there's this big break into the industry.
Yeah, go Kirby, get the butterflies.
Also, just, Kirby is always a franchise that was always just a very, feeling in a bad mood, you need to play something quick, easy, that you don't need to think too hard, put on a Kirby game.
This is like one of the very, well not this one particularly, but Kirby games were like one of the very first I've ever played as a kid.
Yeah. I admittedly didn't play a lot of Kirby as a kid. I was one of those kids who only knew who the frick he was from Smash Bros.
I only had like two games, I think.
A friend of mine growing up had Kirby's Air Ride, so I'd sometimes play that or see him play it at his house. That's really it.
Air Ride is fun.
Yeah.
There is another thing I love to stream.
Yeah, Air Ride. I think I tried Air Ride once, but I couldn't figure out what... I thought the controls were a little confusing.
Oh, I just remember I used to play around on city trials, not actually doing what I'm supposed to do. I just wanted to ride. I just wanted to go ride all over the city.
I think that. Yeah, here we go. Mark,
I like how the music doesn't change at all.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a Game Boy game. A lot of Game Boy games were just really simple and very short. Like Mario Land, for example, is only 4 worlds.
This is also before Kirby actually had copy abilities too.
Yeah, so it's
wait, so you can't copy? Oh.
I think that wasn't until Kirby's Adventure.
Yeah, that was until game 2.
Oh, the second game, I see.
Which is funny, because that's a very, nowadays, a very iconic part about Kirby's character is just his copy abilities.
I thought his copy ability was so cool when I would play Smash.
Yeah, you just want to
I like those little hats and stuff.
You'd see what happens. Sometimes the kid I'd want to suck up Kirby to see if you get another Kirby on top of a Kirby.
Well, that would be some funny Kirbyception.
The other thing I did in Smash Bros. That was funny as a kid was whenever we'd be throwing to throw Pokeballs in the match, whenever we'd accidentally throw one off a cliff, me and my siblings would be like, "Oh man, you killed some Pokemon! Way to go!"
You just play I will remember you.
Yeah.
Remember me.
Yeah. Yay. Most of my experience with Kirby as a kid was actually just watching the anime Kirby Right Back at Ya.
Oh, different music.
I don't really think I watched much of the anime as a kid.
Kirby, here's the name that you know.
Yeah, that's what you know about it. Definitely one of 4Kids' better dubs, mostly because they were dubbing something that was already meant for kids.
I mean, plus it's the voice acting choices are just really insanely funny.
The episode that always sticks out to me on that one is the one where King Dedede is afraid of the dentist.
That's a kid. Yeah, these controls are a little slippier than I remember.
Yeah.
I was also noticing how all the animations are even, they actually remind me a lot of even some of the newer games too, they really did not change that much about the play style.
Yeah, and in a lot of Kirby games, you will fight Wispy Woods first, as a first.
Like when he does that little fall jump forward, it reminds me of when I would play Amazing Mirror, and he did the exact same thing.
Even
Amazing
looking
Mirror
at
is another one I'd love to do.
Yeah, Wispy Woods, very simple fight. Everyone knows this one, and everyone knows the animation here.
Yep. Castle
LOL.
I was just thinking Castle LOL.
No, Castle LOL.
Kirby, how dare you suck up my servants? That's it, you are grounded.
Because I didn't know a lot of Kirby stuff as a kid, beyond just the anime, when, Smash Brothers Brawl was coming out when I was a kid, I'd play it, I'd see King Dedede and Meta Knight, and even when I'd see them in Subspace, my voice for them just defaulted to their anime portrayals.
I know, it's just kind of funny because Dedede has a pretty deep voice in the Subspace Emissary for the few times he makes grunting noises.
I always thought he sounded like a rapper. I remember in high school at one point in a class, I was talking to a friend about mine about the show, and he said this, and I quote, "In the show, Meta Knight sounds like the Spanish Inquisition."
Oh my gosh.
No one ever suspects the Spanish Inquisition.
position, yeah, just says that. And I'm like, wow. I mean, he does sound Spanish, but the whole word.
Spelling candy.
Yeah, I remember that lollipop.
Yeah.
Aha! I am flying death.
Wee.
Wait, since I'm only so unknowledgeable about the anime, I'm just like, where's Tip? Where's Tough? Where's S Cartoon? they were clearly arcane. Actually, I think S Cartoon's at least shown up in some Kirby games.
Oh, I'm not sure. I might need to look that up at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know if that ever happened.
I know what's funny when looking at Kirby Right Back At You's 4-Kid sub is that Tough is clearly voiced by Max from Pokemon, and it's so obvious.
Yeah.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Kirby!
Yeah. Kirby and Jigglypuff, probably you could mix them up.
I know they became a kind of popular crossover ship to the Smash, so...
Yeah, Smash. I've seen people ship that. Doesn't help that Kirby...
funny when you realize that it was kind of added in as a joke in the original.
Yeah,
like... obviously reused all the same assets with Kirby, just because they can float around.
That's not even the only time Smash did that. Like, when they added Ganondorf in Melee, he was essentially just slower Captain Falcon.
Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Kirby killing his enemies like this again.
That was easy.
We already know how crazy Kirby's kill count probably is.
I'm not used to his controls yet.
See, I have dabbled in a few Kirby games. Like, I played Forgotten Land, I played Nightmare in Dreamland, I played Adventure.
The thing is that I actually did have like a controller set up for this, but I had to reinstall freaking like Visual Boy Advance because we were having like some emulation issues with this. At least it wasn't as bad as that freaking Dora game not working.
Oh yeah, like a whole hour.
Whole hour.
You can definitely tell these are older controls because jump and float are different buttons.
That's kind of dumb. You should the float should just be like jumping like twice or more.
I also keep thinking that the wrong button is jump.
Ooh, miss.
Oh, God. I killed her.
Wait, one of them?
I killed La La La.
Yeah,
La La La. La La La.
Yeah, there's Lolo and La La La.
Oh yeah, I know them from the show. That's how cultured I am, clearly.
And then in the show, you're going to learn that they're actually like split in half versions of like one actual entity called Fofa.
I just remember in Kirby Right Back At You's movie finale, there's that like Nightmare Enterprises sales guy that Dedede keeps getting the monsters from, and in this big finale movie, you'll learn that he's actually just the head, but has tiny Kirby stubby legs.
Yep. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a fun image to edit in.
It's one of my favorite twist endings I've seen, or at least twists I've seen in anime.
He's actually a Kirby man.
Yeah. Float Island. How many stages is this?
There's one more stage after this, and then there's like boss fight, and then there's a gauntlet with all the other boss fights where you have to beat them again before you can beat Dedede.
Okay. Very short, yeah, because even these stages aren't very long. Bomb. See, I'm used to being able to turn the bomb Kirby at this point.
Yeah, Bomb Kirby was busted.
Honestly, since Kirby's copy abilities weren't like an original thing, imagine if what would happen if like Nintendo Directs were a thing in the 90s and like this was the big reveal of Kirby can copy other enemies. See people going crazy and memeing it.
I don't even know if meme culture really existed in the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, something awful existed at that point.
I'm just thinking of when, like, Forgotten Land was revealed and they had Kirby suck up the car, and then people were freaking out.
Yeah, Kirby was so funny. I still need to play that freaking game.
I got like a few worlds in, but never finished it.
I think I remember Nick Robinson also made a video about how he was like so creeped out by Kirby and eating the whole car.
Another similar freaked out thing I saw was when Mario Odyssey got his trailer, and then everyone was freaking out about the capture ability there.
Yeah.
And then you can say they're freaking out about Mario having nipples.
Yeah, having nipples and Mario just being able to kind of possess any sort of non-hat-wearing enemy.
Yeah, specifically, the biggest... Odyssey does a very good job at introducing how crazy it is by having, in one of the first levels, be him sucking up the T-Rex.
I mean, to be fair, that T-Rex thing was wild. It was weird. It was
that T-Rex started coming.
Yeah.
Oh, 1-up.
1-up. You need those because this is back when lives meant something in video games.
We already made back the one game over we had.
Let's see, when again, it's so weird that you're sucking this stuff up and not, like, turning into something.
I do kind of wonder if that mechanic would be kind of busted if it was in this game, because it feels like it'd be kind of complicated to program.
Makes me wonder if anyone's tried making, like, a hack where you put copy abilities into this.
It'd be like one of those weird HD remakes or something.
Or maybe you can, like, remake one of the newer games into this style.
Remake Forgotten Land, put the Kirby in this.
I know someone did that one with, like, Halo.
Oh.
Wait, imagine a Doom remake.
Even that can thing looks basically the same and even functions the same.
Yeah, Shatso.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
It reminds me of the little shooty things in the airships in Mario 3.
Well, we are on a little airship right now, or whatever. Maybe not an airship, but we're on a ship.
We're on a boat.
I'm on a boat. More 1-ups.
Yeah, one of my favorite things is seeing people realize that enemies in Kirby actually have names.
I knew of some of them, like, you know, thieves, obviously.
Yeah. Like the spike bugs, they're called Gordos.
Yeah,
I remember that.
It's like when people learn how crazy the enemy names in Zelda are, like the bastion called Keys.
Yeah, and the
keys. Like. I was so freaked out by the like in Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
This is a boss fight.
No. My thing in Tears of the Kingdom is still the creepy Doom stuff.
I know, but like that was before I knew about that. But the likes look way too much like lampreys, and it freaks me out.
Yeah, there's other weird stuff in games.
You stupid limp.
Yeah, going off Sakurai games, the thing that always scared me in games was Master Hand. Anything with Master Hand.
Yeah, we blew up a
Master
blimp.
Hand is like I remember in Amazing Mirror, you can just casually fight Master Hand.
Yeah, Master Hand's a mini boss. You can get the smash copy ability.
Yeah.
I was kind of confused because, like, I thought Master Hand was a Smash character.
And he's in Kirby.
I know. It was just like I don't think I fully realized the whole Sakurai thing. So
yeah, I mean,
not only is Master Hand a mini boss, but he's also a world boss with Crazy Hand.
See, I would say another great idea. That's a meme death, just falling off a cliff. You beat that
it's
boss.
Not like the,
fall off
I
a cliff.
crushed that boss. I got
one on the moon or whatever.
Did you fall off a cliff?
I keep trying to float with the suck button. I keep thinking that like B is frickin' jump.
Yeah. Another funny idea on Curse Cube that would be fun to do if you had all the emulator ability to do it. If you play each of our favorite games, but my favorite game's Kid Icarus Uprising, and you definitely don't have a 3DS emulator for that.
Yeah, those are not ready yet, I don't think.
Oh, I'm not even sure what my favorite game would be.
Uprising's control scheme would be a nightmare to figure out on an emulator.
Yeah.
That's it.
I hate you. casual question, Kirby. Can I eat you?
But yeah, I don't know what my favorite game would be. There's a lot of really good games I like.
Yeah. All my favorite games are like, would be multi-episode stuff like that, or Three Houses, or A Hat in Time. That would be a fun one.
Yep. And it's actually one that I have legally.
Yeah, actually, A Hat in Time would actually work. It's on Steam.
I feel like one of the good contenders would be Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, but you have any idea how long those games are?
Also,
yes,
Also DS emulator.
That would
DS emulator, which I have.
It might take an eternity to finish the main story in parts.
Yeah, I've never as much into Mystery
Especially if we keep dying from dungeons over and over.
Yeah, you keep dying and then half your shit's gone.
Eventually I realized I gotta turn off my game to reset so I don't lose my shit.
I literally, half the reason I ended up quitting playing my playthrough of Rescue Team DX was it happened once and it was hard to recover from it.
Oh yeah.
The reason why I never finished it was because it was too samey from my last experience, even though I liked it so much more.
Yeah, I think what happened was I got to the giant Mount Lava underground thing, and it was too much of a...
the difficulty spike there is like, there's so many floors.
Yeah.
It also kind of scared me because it's like you're going into hell.
Yeah, see, Child Me in Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team never got past the Team Meanies fight. Straight up, never got past the Team Meanies
That's another reason why I never finished the game. Because the Team Meanie fight was so pathetically easy in the remake.
Oh my...
They made that...
that's why I beat it so easily in the remake!
I still say that Explorers of Sky was like the peak.
Yeah, I hear people really have some good things to say about Explorers of
because
Sky.
it also was a bit of a longer story compared to Rescue Team.
I think I had Explorers of Time as a kid, but I never got far.
Oh yeah, it is kind of hard, but then you have to like realize, oh yeah, if we lose a dungeon, just reset the game so you don't lose your items right away.
Yeah, I think what happened on Mad Macabre on the Switch version was I had auto-save on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, turn your auto-save off.
I had auto-save on, so I couldn't go back and save some.
No.
Alright, we're fighting Krakow Jr.
Krakow Jr., it's kind of freaky looking.
Don't you know that Kirby bosses were always consistently goofy?
Yes. And he killed us.
No!
Yeah.
This is actually really hard to do because it's like, there's like freaking like momentum. Also, he moves around just directly enough where I can't really judge where he's moving.
Yeah, that's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, his movements look so weirdly sporadic.
What doesn't help is that this emulator is probably making him look a little extra janky.
Yeah, I imagine the emulator's probably screwing with the lag. There's probably some lag and input delay.
But yeah, I know another thing is Lizalfos and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom move so fast, it's really hard to actually get a feel on what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Well, at least there's still the safe strategy of standing in that corner.
See, the way I decide to play games is weird. I'll start Tears of the Kingdom, and then stop for a bit, and then randomly start Genshin Impact just cuz, and then stop randomly on that.
Oh, damn it, I did it again.
Yeah, no. I can tell the movement on him's so weird.
Movement's on him so weird, and I keep forgetting which button's which.
There, you got him.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wish when I reinstalled this, I remembered to like reset back up the controller I was using.